Hello my friends, my name is WeeAddy and welcome to my floor. Well, I mean you can't really see a whole lot of it, but it's a slightly different angle to start off this episode because I'm on the floor. Why am I on the floor, you might ask? It's a great question. Let me just skip ahead here so that this can loop for a bit. We're on the floor because I wanted to start off this episode slightly differently. I say slightly differently, this is the only time this is going to happen, but let me show you. So here I am on my floor, rocking my Sonic slippers, which are epic as hell. GameCube is here. We are all set up. Like, there's nothing like weird going on here. Like, oh, you can't hear the beeps. Well, either way, we're on our floor because we got the GameCube here, and we also got 3 additional Pokemon games. We got Red, Green, and Blue right here, and I'm gonna start the save files for these tonight. I'm gonna start off this episode by doing this. I turned on live chat this time before going live. I actually had a brain. I saw it for once. But yeah, I'm gonna start my playthroughs for Red, Green, and Blue on stream so that you can see, like, me starting them, essentially. We're gonna get our starters, so Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle, respectively. Because of the way I'm doing the Living Dex, with yellow, it's gonna be Charizard and Blastoise and Venusaur. So for these guys, they are gonna get through their entire playthrough using unevolved starters. I'm not even gonna go to second stage evolution because I need to have the base forms, but I also need to play through these games to get some of the other like exclusives and like single Pokemon that like you only get one of. So yeah, I'm gonna not evolve them and then trade those in as like my final versions of like the Gen 3 starters, Gen 1 starters unevolved. Anyway, so we're gonna start these playthroughs. Just so you can see, I've named myself, I've got myself a trainer ID. I don't really need to like prove that I'm doing anything. I am gonna play these off stream, just so I can do something on the side, because obviously I'm gonna be playing through 4 Pokemon games, and I'm gonna have to replay them again, because I'll need to get the middle stage evolutions. I'll probably just play one single save file on one cartridge for that, because I don't want Venusaur to be in English, Bulbasaur to be in Japanese, and Ivysaur to be in Japanese, so I'm gonna just play through probably like Blue or Red again to get the middle stages, but all the same, be playing through these. We're gonna start our save files, get our trainer IDs, and just sort of lock those in, and then off screen I'll still record the playthrough so that if I ever make a video out of this, I can split in different footages, or maybe if I want to show them off on stream, I can be like, oh, here's some footage from my green playthrough that happened, you know, something like that. But that's what we're going to do today. So although we have yellow loaded up here, let me switch back. Yeah, we have yellow loaded up. Let me show you. So we need to hold reset. And it's going to be awkward. There's a switch at the bottom that ejects the cartridge and it falls on the floor. Sometimes it doesn't fall on the floor. And then we just plug in the new cartridge. So we're going to start with green just because green is a special case. Hang on, I need to keep on the normal Game Boy player, there's a button for changing packs, so you don't need to do this. But since this is the modded version, which is better quality, you need to hold down the reset button. If I let go of the reset button, it'll go to the GBA thing, which is not formatted for on my thing. I do have one that's work in progress. I'm not showing it to you yet, but yeah. So it's set up for Game Boy Advance because it's a Game Boy Advance player. So I need to hold reset and. Oh, good, I'm still on screen here. So plug in green. Oh, good. I didn't have to fight with it first time. Brilliant. Okay. So we are in Pokemon Green, which means I can use this. It also does mean I'm going to be on the floor for a bit here, just because I'm going to be doing this for all 3 playthroughs. Additionally, as you may know, green is in Japanese. As you may know, green is in Japanese. Sorry, I don't know how loud I am. I had to look up, because I didn't want to just use the player character's name as green or one of the other names that are pre-selected by... Because they're all in Japanese, I don't know what they mean. And not that there's anything wrong with them. But, at the end of the day, this is all about my journey, so I wanted to make sure that I could have my player character named my name. In some of the later generations, in Japanese, you can select English characters, but they're much bigger than the general Japanese characters, and then also there's a 5-character limit. In Gen 1 and probably Gen 2 as well, the symbols are just Japanese, so there is no English characters. So even if I wanted to do that route, I can't do that route. So what I did, like, months ago, was just put my name into Google search, or Google Translate, and hit translate to Japanese. And I got some symbols. I don't know how accurate these symbols are, but when I used a, like, translate app where you, like, record what's on the screen, and I typed in my name into Pokemon, it translated back to Adam, so it worked. Or Adamu. You know, they always have that, like, Adamu. They always have that little ooh sound at the end sometimes. I don't know Japanese. So yeah, I have what my name will be in the game here in front of me. It was actually surprisingly hard to figure out. I'll show you why. Let's begin Pokemon Green. Hello there, I'm Professor Who Knows. You'll never know. So the reason why it's difficult, as you'll soon see... Oh, Sybil's gone for a walk. Racism. Yeah. So yeah, this is probably green, this is probably Satoshi. I don't know what names are like the pre-selected names. But here we have, so we have what normally would just, in the English version, this would be like your capital letters, this would be your small letters. I don't know what any of these are. I don't know Japanese at all. But from translating my name, the symbols that make up my name, and they look different here on the Game Boy, I'm assuming because of the limited space, so I really had to just hope that these worked, but then when I traded them up to later generations, again, I tested this months ago, I traded them up to Pokemon Home, and did the translate thing to see if, like, the symbols were matching, and they said my name when I translated it back. So, my name, when translated, I mean, I suppose it makes sense, like, that's where A would be, B, C, D, we need to click this, and then, that symbol? Yeah. That's the part that's weird. That you can, like, add an extra thing on top of the previously entered symbol. But that, and then this triangle, that should be my name. I took a screenshot so that I could remember if this is correct or not. But apparently that's what I have, so that's my name. I also took photos of my brother's name, because I may as well have my rival named correctly as well. I didn't think to get this up ahead of time, so I need to find it. This will be the longest one that we're doing, thankfully. Where did I save those screenshots? Oh boy. I really should have thought this ahead. I thought ahead enough to put my own name down, forgot about my rival. Because I did look his up as well to make sure that it was consistent throughout all playthroughs. Okay. So I have my brother's. His name in Japanese, I almost said Spanish, is like Martin. Like there's like a straight line above the A. There's no R. I suppose they don't really pronounce the R's, they have like R and L or similar. Right, so I have his symbols. His symbols were a lot easier than mine. So his symbols were that one, that one, just checking that one. No, okay. No. It's... it all blends into me. I don't know that one. And then... that one. that one. This should translate to my brother's name. If I've done this correctly. Either way, it's done. Those are what's locked in. This is the green color palette. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy me on the floor for a while. So here we go. We have trainer ID. Oh, I don't get to see my ID until I get a Pokemon. Alright. Yeah, this is the only one that has like a green overworld and then a red character. I actually quite like it. But yeah, I'm sorry that I'm going to be looking over there while you guys are over there, but this is a very awkward setup. Oh, I'm supposed to walk into the grass. God, have I ever played a Pokemon game before? Red and blue will go a lot faster once, you know, we can understand what's going on and I don't have to fumble this around. I did think about just sitting in my sofa and doing this, but I thought, like, getting to see, like, the whole process down here would be a bit nicer. Also, randomly get me on my knees. Don't make it kinky. There's a lot more stuff down here than what you see. There's like little boxes I have for containing my cables and stuff. Makes it a little bit easier to manage. I think this is... yeah, they start off with Charmander for some reason. And then Squirtle. I don't know why Bulbasaur's at the very end. Alright, we've got our partner Pokemon, as they now call them. Our starter. Let's see, can we see what our trainer ID is now? 60734. Alright. I was just gonna save. Fuck it, we'll do the trainer. We'll do the rival battles as well. What the fuck are these sprites? Oh yeah, Green and Red, the original Green and Red, had some horrendous sprites. Well, for the Pokemon, I think the trainers and stuff are still the same. And I think the back sprites are the same throughout all versions. Now obviously, this game's in Japanese, so me playing this in my free time is going to be hard. I did play through it a couple of years back for fun, and I got to Lavender Town before the battery died. Not a coincidence. Or no, it is a coincidence. But yeah, let's just fly through. He's using Growl on me. I'm just going to hit him with Tackle. My attack seems a bit shit. Then again, I did just... my attack's getting dropped, so I'll probably lose this fight, to be fair. Using Scratch. It does 4 HP. We do need a bit of a cheeky crit if he keeps on growling me. I think Bulbasaur also has Growl, so I don't think there's a point in me using it. Just hit and hope. Hit a critical, you know. Especially if he's going to keep doing it. That's 4 Growls, our attack is way down. May as well just keep going. Oh my god. But if we crit, then it ignores all of the stat changes. 5 Growls. This boy is adamant to make sure we can't damage him. Oh, he gets a crit. We don't. We really need this. He also outspeeds us, so that's not good. That is all 6 Growls. We are at the most heavy reduction of our attack that we could have. We missed! He missed! Or it failed. It might have been another Growl. And another Growl. Come on, Bulbasaur! Come on! One more! Well, he was smart enough to hit me with 6 Growls. Not smart enough to stop hitting me with 6 Growls. Just kept on growling. So there we go. Won our first rival fight with Bulbasaur. I'm sorry if this sounds ass. I have no idea how it sounds while I'm down here. And that will do it for Green. With that, our Green playthrough has begun. So, again, I'm going to be playing that off stream. I will be recording it so that I do have all the footage of, like, the progress. But the only one that we're going to be streaming is Yellow until we decide to, like, play through Red or Blue or Green for progression's sake. I'll probably not play very much of these until I get close to beating Yellow. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I will stream these at some point. I don't know. But for right now, we can turn Green off. And let's load up, if I could get it in the cartridge slot, Red. Okay. This should be a little bit easier. I also had cleaned the save file from green before starting stream. For red, I have not. This is actually my personal playthrough that I was doing for fun many years ago. Somehow the save battery is still intact. I don't imagine it'll last too much longer, because I think this is the same battery from whenever I got the game, which was quite a number of years ago. This one is also currently set up to use Missing No, so let's just have a quick wee glance at Missing No, shall we, just for fun, since we won't be using it in our main playthrough. That's a Mewtwo. Level 170, 132, okay. Yeah, I messed around with this one a lot. I would keep going, but I do have somewhere to be later tonight, so I need to actually hurry up and get to yellow. So, we need to clear the save file on this. I have backed this one up because it is a personal save file, so I do want to keep it. Clear all saved data? Yes. They don't even give you a second option, like, are you sure? They're just like, okay, he's fine with it. Back in those days, they didn't care. They're like, get rid of it. Delete the save file. I'll probably switch those over to set as well, but right now it's like, we're only doing one battle. I think we'll live. Oh boy. It is not comfortable down on this floor. I'm using a cushion as well, and it is still not ideal. It's also interesting, like, they never changed it to be like a blue sprite. So like, technically there's still remnants here that this is Pokemon Red and Green, because it's the green icon. Oh fuck, I did it again. Ugh. Oh. I fucked up the microphone there, sorry. This is not comfortable. Oh. Ow. Like a bit of leg, do you? What am I doing with my life? I don't even know. Wow, it's already been 18 minutes of stream. This has taken much longer than I thought. I suppose I did do the battles. I probably shouldn't. Okay, so Charmander was in the middle. That's Squirtle. I got that wrong. Charmander was at the front. Okay, and our ID for Charmander is 56743. I mean, we almost have a nice one there, like, numbers 3 to 7 are all there, they're just almost not in the right order. Alright. Kinda tired and out of it. Go to bed, Brisk! Actually, it's like, what? Not midday, but like the middle of the day for you, I suppose, so probably can't do much sleeping at the minute. I mean, you could. No one's gonna judge you for a nap. I love naps. Naps are great. Okay. Scratch. Tail Whip. Okay, a little bit different than what was going on last time, lowering my defense. I think I mentioned it during the main playthrough, but I do prefer like lowering the opponent's stats rather than, or lowering like defensive stats rather than lowering attacking stats. Though when this Squirtle finally decides to hit me with a tackle, it's gonna be pretty devastating. Ooh, we got a crit. Oh my god, if he hits me with one more, I think I just lose. I got a crit. Going for Tail Whip, and because I outspeed, it means it's a victory for me. I mean, I could have missed. Actually, Scratch rather than Tackle means that Charmander might have an advantage because I think I think Scratch has 100% accuracy? And then Tackle has like, what, 95? For some reason? Weird. It's 3:11 and I'm not at home. That is fair enough. Well, when you get home. Alright. That is our Red playthrough started. And lastly, a game that doesn't work. Alright, let me try that again. I did test all these cartridges before stream just to see if they would work. There we go. Or if they would need like a little bit of the or a little, that means it might look like something else. Like I was like,
maybe if the Pokemon game smoked a little bit of weed.
also, it's interesting that, like, the intro screen... I'm pretty sure this is a playthrough. Yeah, this is just, like, me testing the battery. I don't even need to delete the save file. I don't know why I've been doing that when I could just hit new game and then save over it. Yeah, the intro fight there is Jigglypuff and Gengar, which I wonder if that's from, like, the blue version from the international version. It's weird how, like, some aspects of the games are from Red and Green and then some are from blue. Like, clearly, like, the encounter tables are from blue. Kinda. Or no, it's like it's the Red and Green encounter tables, blue sprites. But like, maybe blue has that unique animation that opens with Jigglypuff? I don't fucking know. I mean, I can check. I have Japanese blue as well. Like, we're lucky I'm not going super insane and playing all the Japanese cartridges as well. I have a little bit of, like, self-restraint to not do that. Red. I did it 3 times! I can't believe it. Jesus Christ. Wow, I am a special kind of person. My one thing was to... Oh, I didn't even increase the text speed. I would have thought since I had a save file, I would have used that one. Maybe I didn't increase the text speed on the other one. Shameful. Thankfully, after we're done with this, I can go back to my sofa because my knees... My poor wee knees cannot handle this. But I thought, let's get this documented and out of the way, and then I can start playing these in my spare time. Good news, I also removed the live reactions because it fucking annoyed me, and also it blocked part of my chat, so they're gone now. And we'll all sob for it, but at the same time, now I can see everything very clearly on my chat menu, which is better for me. 29126. Nice. Subliminal. I was really hoping for some, like, really cool ones. I was gonna, like, reset for, like, unique looking IDs, but I didn't after yellow, and then I stopped. I don't want to do it now because I'm on my knees.
I'm on my knees begging you, please.
Oh, it's a decent amount of attack. Okay, Squirtle. He's almost taking it down in 4 hits, like... Ah, man. I think we got a good Squirtle. 2 more ought to do it. Wait, are we tied for speed? No, I think I've just been imagining I went first sometimes. No, we are tied for speed! Look at that. Not anymore. There we go. I did actually think we were going to lose one of these fights. Alright. Yep, delete the old file. Again, they just let you do that really easily. Because of that, I ended up accidentally... Well, it wasn't me. Technically, it was my brother, but it was my fault that he did it. My brother ended up losing like a really old save file of his... Actually, not a really old save file. His original save file from Pokemon Yellow. Because I wanted a... I mentioned the story of us having a 2-in-1 gold and silver cartridge, which, by the way, I found on eBay recently, which was really fucking cool. I tried to get it, but I don't want to pay too much for a fake Pokemon game. It somehow went for like 18 quid or something. I was like, that's too much for a fake game. And there we go. We are now back to Yellow. But anyway, back then I asked him if he could trade me a Pikachu into Silver. Not really, like, we didn't know at the time that you had to use a time capsule. I thought you could just trade as normal. So whenever we tried it and it didn't work, we just thought, oh, okay, maybe it just doesn't work because it's 2 different games technically. But he started a new save file to give me a Pikachu, because I thought if he trades me Pikachu from Yellow, it'll follow me. I specifically wanted a following Pikachu that young, and then when he traded it to me, or when he tried to, obviously it saves your game. Which we didn't realize until he turned it off and turned it back on to press continue to play his save file, and it wasn't there. They make it so easy to delete your save file back in these old ones. Anyway, we are finally back in Pokemon Yellow. Let me leave you with the game for a moment. Well, actually, well, no, I need to be able to see what's going on, so let me put that over there. Ugh. Oh my god, my knee. Alright. Gamers, I need to grab... Come here! You son of a bitch, I'll fucking kill you! That looked menacing if I... Yeah. Almost. Almost menacing. Right. We are trying to get into position. All this is so... You know, the old setup is long gone, WeeAddy. Wow. The old setup is long gone at this stage. It definitely had its perks being nice and convenient. I didn't have to move anything. The only thing I ever had to move was the webcam from one monitor to the other. Now, because I have a living room, it's not normal to have your tripod set up in front of your sofa. Anyway. We can finally fucking play. I left my mouse over there, god damn it! People are gonna be like so disinterested in this one. Like, as a VOD, this one is so uninteresting. We're nearly 30 minutes into the stream and I haven't even played Yellow yet. I thought to myself, you know what? We'll have plenty of time to get through Lieutenant Surge and Misty. Which means going through the St. Anne or the SS Anne or whatever it's called. I'm starting to think that's not going to happen. I need to be away by... Well, not away, but I need to leave... I'm picking someone up later, a friend of mine. So I need to be out of this house around 10 o'clock, a little bit later than that. Like, my plan is to leave at 20 past 10. Because I'm going somewhere I don't know. To pick him up, so... Be keeping an eye on my time, and hopefully everything goes well. Anyway, welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. We're finally here. So yeah, our team last time didn't do so well in the Pika Cup, but with Pikachu and a full team of rentals, nearly half an hour in and we just started. That's not a classic WeeAddy stream. I usually start pretty bang on time with my streams and whatever the intended content is, but yeah, on this occasion, because I decided to start that, I mean, I could have saved us by some time by just getting the starters and that being it. I could have saved us some time by doing most of it off stream and just showing that they were done. I wanted to do the whole thing on the stream. It's whatever. I could have skipped the battles. Maybe that's what I should have done, because the battles alone probably took like a good 3 minutes each. Anyway, welcome to Missy's gym. Have I fought these guys on the water yet? I don't know. I think I have. Yes, I was desperate for EXP if I remember right, so I had to fight everyone. So, let's see. We got Staryu and Starmie coming up. Weak against water, weak against water. Weak against psychic. Weak against psychic. We have a great team. Weak against psychic. We have a great team for this. I'm just gonna go in with Pikachu. Hi, you're Nucleus. What's your policy on Pokemon? What is your approach? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. Are you ready, sweetie? Alright. I have no idea how well this is gonna go. All of our Pokemon over-level mine because we stuck to a specific level range to go into a Pika Cup that none of my team were actually qualified for. Okay. That water gun did a lot more damage than I was hoping for. I'm thinking if we outspeed Starmie, we go straight in for the Thunder Wave. Because that'll give us a major advantage once we send out, oh, now you get the classic critical, when you don't need it at the very end of the HP bar. Right, we're gonna use Thunder Wave. It's using Harden, okay, so it gave me a chance there. Because I'm thinking, you know, if I do get knocked out, I can send out Bulbasaur. And remember, we have to not... Oh, wow. Evolve our Pokemon. Oh, okay, let's swap out to Bulbasaur right now. Do you know it's a classic WeeAddy stream? Being interrupted by Sybil, who's now staring and grinning at me. Hello, Sybil. What do you want? You're gonna have to wait while I... Never mind, I was gonna say something that would be regrettable on a stream. But, I'm going to defeat this trainer. Is another way of saying the thing I was going to say. Just using Harden for some reason. And just like that, I thought this gym was gonna be so much tougher. And just like that, level 17. I can't believe I lost. I mean, all you did was spam Harden. You treated your Starmie like a fucking Metapod. What are you doing? Show Sybil on stream. Hang on. Let me stop evolving my Bulbasaur. The Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime. You can cut down small bushes to open new paths. You can also have my favorite TM. She just went into the kitchen, so even if I wanted to tilt the camera, she's not even in the same room anymore. So let's see. What do I have? Whirlwind. Swaps out the Pokemon. Thunderwave. Oh, can I teach that to anybody else? No, just Pikachu. And Bubble Beam. Ooh, Bubble Beam's good. Can't learn it. But I will be getting Squirtle soon, so we'll learn it then, maybe. Depending on what Squirtle has available as a moveset. Alright, we're done in Cerulean. That was much quicker than I thought. I expected to lose, if I'm honest. Or I expected at least, like, to have to use, like, 4 Pokemon or something. Isn't this the shop? Yeah, it is. Speaking of the shop, how many Pokeballs do I have? 7. How much money do I have? 9452. By the way, Scarlet and Violet, it's so hard to find out how much money you have in that fucking game. Like, finding the player card is just a chore. Damn, I can get a lot more Pokeballs this time around. This is what Adam likes. Stockpiling. As a reminder, I'm going to be catching everything in Pokeballs, so... Sorry. Maybe only 6 potions. Because I'm getting to the stage where super potions are going to be necessary soon. And... that's really about it, yeah. Super potions soon. There's the Pokemon Center. I'm glad that went by super quickly though, because... I was like, I know I have an entire route to go through. It's not a big route. But we also have the SSN to go on as well, so there's a lot of stuff before we get to the actual 3rd gym. But considering the thumbnail, I'd like to get both gyms completed today. I'm pretty sure Lieutenant Surge only has Raichu in this version to mimic the anime, but like... we'll probably just throw out Sandshrew. Maybe. I like how the anime is like, oh yeah, it's like Pikachu's speed lets him out, like lets him defeat Raichu. Although, like, I'm pretty sure because of the way evolution works in the games, Raichu has a higher speed. I guess Pikachu was using agility, so that's why he was able to boost it, but whatever. We're just being pedantic. Right, new routes. Let me see what Pokemon are available, because this is still a Gotta Catch 'em All challenge as well. You know, it's part of the Master Challenge thing. So South Exit, Route 5. What do we have in this area? We have new Pokemon, Abra and Jigglypuff. Okay, let's get some. That's not an Abra nor a Jigglypuff. How's the best way to do this? Oh, I'm sitting on my house coat too much. There she is. Oh. Alright, let me throw her out the back. Come on, Sid, let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh. This is what she does. Instead of wanting out, she just wants wrapped up. Anyway, before I get demonetized, even though I'm not monetized, before I get the non-monetized version of demonetized, which I guess is just banned, let me stop whatever shenanigans are going on here. Anyway, we back. Let me have to reposition the camera now, Brisk. My god. There's one thing I fucking hate. It's when the camera is inconsistent. And since I can't just put it in one specific spot, it's never consistent. I have to just learn to deal with it. Oh, CD is getting me down. She is adorable, to be fair. She's now... That little toy that I put, like, in front of her, like, I give it to her sort of like a pillow, because she doesn't really play with toys, you know, being 12 years old now. I bought her a new toy, and she hasn't gone near it. Really annoyed me. Like we tug of war one. But she likes to use it as a pillow, and I like to give it to her like a pillow. Pidgeotto, isn't that the 1% counter? 5%, okay, so it's not as rare as the other one. I probably should have KO'd that for the XP.
Oh well, we learn these things as we go, don't we?
There's only 2 Pokemon here. Or maybe they come up in the second part. No, that should be here. Abra and Jigglypuff. Wait, what? Level 7 to 7. Okay. Well, there's Abra. We get one shot at throwing the Pokeball here. And if we fail, then it teleports. Alright. I have to remember as well that I've only got... What is this piece of hair doing? Fine, you go down there. You go down there. We only have 5 slots left in our PC, so... We need to remember that. Pidgeotto again. The encounter table shows Abra at 15 and Jigglypuff at 10, so I found 2 5% sooner than that. There's a mistake in the Pikachu sprite? I'm sure there is. I wouldn't be surprised to find that out. I mean, like, the original Pikachu sprites have, like, a white stomach as well. that they got rid of pretty quickly. Is the mistake that it doesn't have the black tip on its tail that it shouldn't have? That toy that I put in her bed. She is now somehow scooped out of the bed. It's now hanging on the edge of the bed. So it's like just about to fall over. The right ear is malformed. Probably. Let's see. I mean, they're both a bit, like, funky looking. Though I think I see what you mean, like, there's an extra, like, pixel. Like, I was gonna use my mouse to point at it, but, like, sort of where its eye should be. There's, like, one jutting out, I guess. Jigglypuff shouldn't be hard to find. But it's interesting, why is Jigglypuff level 3 to 7 in this area? Am I looking in the right place? Yeah, Route 5, it shows the picture of the house. In this area, Pidgeys are 15 to 17, Rattatas are 14 to 16, Abras are 7 to 7, Jigglypuff are 3 to 7, so I guess they really don't want you getting a decent Jigglypuff. And then Pidgeotto 17 to 17. Those are the level ranges. The percentages, Jigglypuff is 10%, Abras 15. Pidgey's 45, which explains why we're getting a lot. And there it is, again, the Abra. Nope. I think it's almost Pokemon Go-ish, where like, if we get the first wiggle on an Abra, I think we're catching it. I feel like I spent less time looking for Pidgeotto 1%. Like, I went through all of Viridian Forest and, like, took encounters when they came, but when I was actually actively looking for it, like, it didn't take that long. And I know so far this hasn't taken that long either, but because I'm in a rush, it feels like it's taking forever. And the fact that I haven't seen a single fucking Jigglypuff. But I've seen 2 Pidgeottos. I like the sprites. Like, the sprites in yellow are actually pretty damn good. There's still some that are like, you made an effort to make these more like the anime, but at the same time, some of them just still don't hit right. We'll see. You'll know them when they come up. But like, ones like Pidgey and stuff, like, I think they look great. They probably could have touched on the back sprites at least. There's Jigglypuff. Level 5. Let's just toss a ball. Pop straight out. I don't think I think I'm too strong to be able to weaken it. There we go, Jigglypuff was caught. We will need another one eventually so that we can evolve one with a Moonstone, but we will save like things like that for a little bit. I'll sort of sweep back and catch like things later on. We just need to get Abra now. There he is. Right. Everything in my being is like, Thunder Wave him, but then he'll just teleport. Unless he... Oh, unless the Paralyze hits and he doesn't... I think it's better just to throw the ball. If he gets paralyzed from it, then like, hooray. And like the Paralyze will also help with the capture, but the chances that I paralyze him and then it actually afflicts him are not super great. I think it's like, what, 30% for the thing to actually afflict? I don't know. Keeping an eye on the time. I know it's like, it's only been a couple of minutes. I'm just a bit paranoid because like, I very rarely have to do lifts for people, so just trying to pay attention. I also told him, like, message me at 10 PM to remind me. And if I don't respond, to give me a call because I fell asleep maybe. So I'm just making sure that, like, nothing is happening on my phone. Alright, Abra, come on back. I'm gonna start slaughtering Pidgeys in a minute here. I can't quite slaughter you, though. I don't think I would succeed. That's a long string without any encounters. I would Thundershock you if running wasn't faster. This is the grindy part of the catch-em-all part, is try to get lucky on these encounters. And we found a couple of Abra, but getting lucky on the capture as well. No, they updated the Pokemon cries as of Generation 6. I think Generations 1 to 3, they updated the cries so they were like a bit more modern and not directly ripped from the Game Boy. I mean, I feel like they touched them up in like some of the later generations anyway, so that it didn't sound as terrible. But with the 3DS having like much better sound, I think they were like, yeah, we're gonna like touch up all these original. I think they like maybe not touched up, maybe they touched up some, but I think they sort of recreated some. And they still sound like the same, but just like with newer production behind them. I don't know. Wow, these... Have I fucking teleported all Abras in this entire area out of the region? 15% is not a difficult percent. What? No. When did Pokemon, other than Pikachu, like Pokemon have never said their names in the games. Except for like some of the spin-off games, they use like the anime voices. I think Pokemon Snap uses them, and then Smash Bros uses them. There's probably a couple of other ones as well, but in the mainline games, it's always been like the animalistic cries, other than Pokemon Yellow, and then from X and Y onwards, Pikachu says his name, and then they got rid of it again, I think, in Scarlet and Violet. I think, maybe even Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Definitely Legends Arceus was back to using the original cry. Wow, what is fucking happening here? Where's all the fucking Abra? At this rate, I'm like... That's what you were asking? No, they wouldn't do that. Like, they wouldn't even put fucking voice acting in. So, like, I highly doubt they would put the anime, like, voices in. Because that's way worse than, like, just general voice acting, in my opinion. Because every region has, like... Some of the Pokemon names change between regions, so they have their own voice actors, most likely for, the dub. So, like, you would have to, for every, like, a Pokédex of 400 Pokemon, you'll have to get 400 voice actors. Less if some of them happen to, like, do multiple voices for different Pokemon. Yes! Thank God. But yeah, you'd have to get 400 people just to do, like, Squirtle! You know, something like that. And I'm sure, like, that wouldn't be a lot of money, but I feel like it's a lot more effort than it would be worth. You may as well just, like, voice act the actual, like, characters that actually matter. Right, that's all the new stuff we have there. We do have a, daycare here, but daycares don't do shit in this generation other than level it up and skip moves that you might have been learning. We're not going to be leaving anybody with her. I thought there was a hidden item somewhere around here. You have Cubone. Want to trade it for Machoke? No, not quite yet. I'll be figuring out what the best thing I want to do with in-game trades is at maybe a later time. When I have time to, like, sort of plan for it. Often lose things in that underground path. Well, I don't have a beep boop beep boop. What do you call them? An item finder. to figure that out, so I don't care. Let's switch into Charmander. There is an item up here, I think, somewhere. Maybe up here? I have no idea. I need an item finder. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is Saffron City Underground Path 5 to 6. Route 6. Do we have new encounters here? No. It's the same encounter table and, yeah, same rarities for, like, Abra and Jigglypuff. So we didn't lose out on anything. Oh, it's a bug catcher. Okay, we picked a good Pokemon to throw out here. But apparently I can't one-shot a Weedle. I'll just stick with Ember. I like to use other moves to conserve PP, but at the same time, my PP is 25. I'm fucking exhausted. Go home and go to sleep or something. I know you're not home at the minute, but... I mean... So where are you that, like, you're not home but you're able to watch the stream? Is it somewhere that you could sort of, like, lie down and relax or have a nap or something? Because if so, you should, like, put the stream down, go have a wee snooze, or just, like, just collapse on a sofa or something, whatever it is that can, like, help you unwind a wee bit. Because, like, whenever you're in that state, like, there is no point, like, fighting it. That's why I didn't stream last night. Like, I was getting to that stage around the time where I was like, okay, I want to stream. But I was like, no, if I stream now, like, I'll be fucking knackered the whole way through. I'm doing this out of love. Leave me alone! What a lovely gentleman. Junior trainer with a Weeping Bell. Oh, okay. We're getting into the stage here where people have evolved Pokemon. But I, with my foolish intent to play Pokemon Stadium, will not be evolving my Pokemon for quite some time. I mean, until level 26/27, so not that long, but long enough. It might actually make us struggle against Lieutenant Surge. Then again, he's only using a Raichu, so maybe not. I think we'll live against Raichu. No, this cannot be! Evil, great evil. No, I want to watch the goddamn stream. Maybe, but you're fucking tired, and you fell asleep during one of them, so go to sleep. Oh, a level 20 Cubone. Okay. Let's try Mega Punch. I don't know which is better, Mega Punch or Ember. Bone Club, that's gonna be super effective. Yep, that's just a straight death. Alright. Nidoran would be weak against that as well. Let's just send out Bulbasaur. The stream will be done. Probably. Where are you? I mean, don't tell me exactly where you are, but like, where are you that you can't go to sleep? Are you like at a friend's house, or are you... I hope you're not at work. Oh, that's super effective. In like later generations, the grass type resists it enough that the poison, like, because like in Pokemon Go, I've tried to counter Venusaur, for example, with ground types, and it don't work. It's not super effective against it. So like they must have changed it in later generations where it resists it too heavily. But yes, you probably you maybe will be. You maybe won't. Maybe by the time you get home, the stream will be over, because, like, yeah, it won't be a long one tonight, because, as I say, I have to be gone by 10 PM, which is in... Or I intend to be done by 10 PM, so that I can make sure I get my friend picked up, which is in an hour and 10 minutes. So it won't be a super long stream, just about the 2-hour mark. I don't really know what to do against this Butterfree. No. That was a short confusion. Fuck it, let's send out Nidoran. Hopefully it doesn't have confusion. Trying to put me asleep, but it succeeded. Come on. Quit stalling. I swear to God, every time I've been put to sleep, it's been the full 5 turns. Come on, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. I'm at work, but I can watch the stream because there's literally nothing for me to do. Okay. That explains why you cannot sleep. I was gonna say, like, oh, you know, you could be at work, but I'd like to hope that, like, you're not gonna get in trouble for watching the stream at work. So yeah, just make sure you don't get in trouble. I don't want to be responsible. Critical hit, always at the end when you don't need it. I'm pretty sure I was gonna be fine there without one.
You are too good.
And you are a very annoying trainer. I don't know what else I was gonna say to him, because he just stalls you out. Okay, let's see. Let's switch that back in. Do I have a? I don't think I have a paralyze heal. I've got Moonstone on me. I should get rid of that in the PC. I don't really want to level up these guys too much more, because I will be dropping one of them eventually for Squirtle. I do feel like keeping Mankey on, but only until I get my next team member, which will be a little while away. It's gonna be Shelder, like, I'm pretty sure I've told you. I've made that clear, I think. Work is slow in winter. Fair enough. The only reason I'm here is because I don't drive myself. I think I could maybe do is re-sweep the floors. Fair enough. That could be close to deadly. Don't make me out quick attack you, which I'm going to have to do now. Thank you very much for wasting both of our times. Another Pidgey. I'm gonna Thundershock you again. you're going to gust me, which will probably KO me. I really wasn't going to survive. Bulbasaur is paralyzed. Nidoran is paralyzed. I should level up Nidoran. I mean, it's obviously like, yeah, it's probably like really boring, but at the same time it's like, oh, excuse me. It's also like, yay, like getting paid to do nothing is quite nice. I do enjoy like, because when I'm working from home, like, oh, Poison Sting. Let's see. We don't need tackle, like Horde Attack is just better tackle, so let's get rid of that for Poison Sting. Keep Leer just in case we want to like reduce, you know, reduce the old defense. At least I don't have to deal with people. Yes, that is quite nice. But yes, as someone who works from home, like whenever excuse me, whenever you get to the stage where it isn't busy, which it has been very busy lately. Oh, come on, Nidoran, don't keep getting poisoned or paralyzed. You can get away with doing nothing. And that is quite nice. It's like, yeah, sometimes it can be boring, but at the same time, I'd rather do nothing than deal with people. Can he continue his undefeated critical hit streak? Yes, he can. It might just be a 100% critical hit. I don't know, but it says it's a higher critical hit chance, not a 100% critical hit. So far, Mankey is making it a 100% critical hit. Nidoran is evolving. No, he's not. All you bitches better stop getting the wrong idea. We're not here to improve ourselves. We're here to do the bare minimum. Thank you very much. I don't know who to send out. I do want to level up. We'll throw Nidoran out front and then we'll swap just to get XP for him. I didn't. You came up to me. You came up to me for a conversation and then said like, oh, you want to talk? I'm like, no, I want to go home. Thank you very much. Well, actually, I want to go to Vermilion City. But, you know, that's this way. I'm concerned that you're going to actually have a flying type move against my Mankey. Never mind. Also trying to stretch out what I have to do, though, through the week. Because if I don't, I'd make $60 for the whole week. I have... I can do. $60 for a week doesn't sound good. But it's not my place to ask about your job, so we'll end that conversation there. At the end, oh fuck. At the end of the day, you're able to like watch the stream and you're able to like do what you gotta do, but Tail Whip, okay. I'm gonna go for a low kick, get that stab and super effective, and boom, big hit. Alright, nice. I love the Vermilion video. The Vermilion City theme. It's fucked up. Might be time for a career change. Job change. Career implies that you've, like, chosen the thing. It's like, this is my profession. At the end of the day, a lot of times it's just people get jobs because they need jobs, and that's all it is a job. Alrighty. Welcome to Vermilion City. Actually, yeah, we're gonna keep Nidoran out to get some levels for him. Right, I'm gonna start looking through some of these houses. I think we actually get our first rod. The fishing gear. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Yeah, it's alright, I suppose. We got an old rod. I think the old rod can get us more than just Magikarp in certain areas. Like, for example, let's see, we are in Vermilion City. With an old rod. Oh no, here is exclusively exclusively Magikarp. No matter what we use. It's not that I'm getting paid little, it's that there is nothing to do. I watch screens in the back and I've never seen the back so empty. So like, do you get paid? No, never mind. Wait, this isn't a conversation we should be having. Like, it's not, we shouldn't be discussing your career or your job. Because it's like, it's personal. It's not really anybody's business but your own. So, sorry that I was asking. Let's just we'll drop it there. But yeah, at least you can do nothing for a while and just sort of chill out. That's nice. Yes, Pokemon. So we have an old rod now. I'm gonna put some stuff in the PC because we are getting full up. Same level Pokemon can have very different abilities. A Pokemon raised by a trainer is stronger than one in the wild. My Pokemon was poisoned. It fainted while we were walking. They took that away, and whilst it's also nice, it's like, ah, man. It's like a small extra bit of challenge now gone, but I suppose it wasn't really a challenge, it was just like, if you just happen to not have a poison healing item, you just got fucked over for no reason. But, like, I kind of liked it. Alright, let's deposit our Moonstone. We'll deposit our Dome Fossil as well, because we don't need that until we get to Cinnabar Island. TM04 will deposit that. TM45. That was Thunder Wave. Squirtle won't be able to learn that, so we'll just get rid of that. And then we can deposit the SS ticket once we have gone on the boat. There is Pokemon, I meant to say trainers, but there is also new Pokemon, excuse me, to our right. Route 11. So in Route 11, we have a 1% chance for Eradicate and a 24% chance for a Drowsy. So those are the new encounters on that route. Remember Minecraft? What are you talking about? You talking about Minecraft? Like, I'm aware of Minecraft, if that's what you're talking about, but once a Pokemon learns an HM, the technique can't be replaced. Better think carefully before you teach HM moves. Isn't there a move deleter, or is there not? Hang on. Oh, fuck. Move deleter yellow. No, there is no move deleter in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. You'll have to keep HMs in your Pokemon moveset. Oh, shit. The daycare won't accept the Pokemon that knows HM moves? Really? Huh. The only way to delete moves from Red, Blue, Yellow are to trade the Pokemon to Gold, Silver, Crystal, take them to Blackthorn City, delete the move, and then trade them back to Red, Blue, Yellow. Pokemon with HMs can be traded back and forth. Holy shit, I didn't know that there's no move deleter. I've been there, Brisk. I can feel you. I've been that kind of sleepy before. Oh, bye, Pikachu. I like how the Clefairy looked so disinterested and now he's just turned back to the table like, I don't know this one. I don't want to know this one. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Why does this look like someone just doing that with their hand like, meh, I'm a Pokemon. Oh, it's a Fearow. I always enjoyed, like, having these photos that you could click on and then they would give you a Pokédex entry. Like, way earlier than you would normally get. Lately, like, you get a photo and you can see it, but you just can't interact with it. And it's like, but I can see the Pokemon, put that in my Dex. My skill is far more attractive. I share the Pokemon fan club. I have more than 100 Pokemon. I love them all. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come to hear me brag about Pokemon? Good, whatever. My favorite rabbits are cute, smile, lovely. Look at the time I've kept you so long. Here, I have this bike voucher. As an old man, I have bad knees from kneeling on the floor, so I won't be needing that. Alright, bye, Pikachu. we never saw him again. Let's see. I think I woke up a bit more. What's fucked up is that I didn't stay up all that long. I think my sleep medicine backfired on me. Dude. That's unfortunate. I don't know what else to say. I've never taken sleep medication. You can't attach these. Dear PP, I hope to see you soon. I heard Saffron has problems with Team Rocket. Vermilion appears to be safe. I thought I got to see it like fly out, but that might just be Generation 3. But yeah, I've never been like, in general, I'm not able to take like tablets and stuff. When it comes to medicine, it has to be liquid or nothing. So for me, I'm not able to like take sleep medication if I needed to. It would probably help me pretty well because I do have trouble sleeping. But at the same time, Sybil needs to wake up sometimes in the middle of the night, so maybe it's best if I don't take it. Right, in here we have Diglett's Cave, which is 2 new encounters, Diglett and Dugtrio. Diglett should be pretty common. Dugtrio, a little bit rare. I forgot that you are going to use Dig, which as a Diglett makes sense. Let's set out Sandshrew. Okay, let's use... Oh, I could have used Slash. Oh, he's not that strong. Okay, one more of those. I don't know what Diglett is scratching me with. TP me when you're mom. Oh, fucking Sandshrew, you don't need to do that there. Okay, well, first off, let's switch these guys around. Anyway, Dugtrio in here. Dugtrio, Diglett's Cave. Dugtrio is a 5% encounter, so shouldn't be too bad. Well, actually, no, yeah, I find the Pidgeotto, so, you know, it should be easy. That's a higher level. Is it? There's a different, like, animation that plays depending on whether it is a Pokemon of a higher level or not. It's also level 31. So if you want an easy way to take out Raichu, just use this Dugtrio. I'm gonna keep on hitting it until it digs. There it goes. So Sandshrews probably gonna die. I can toss a Pokeball in this generation. That's annoying. Like, it makes no sense, but I also kind of like it that, like, it means that you're not locked out of doing anything on the turn. You can still try and capture it. I do like that. I'm going to risk... No, I'm going to use Low Kick. Do I resist ground? No. Good to know. Okay. All of my other Pokemon are weak to ground, so let's send out Nidoran. And we're just gonna catch it. I'm not even gonna look. You know that image of Diglett underground and he's buffed Dugtrio is 3 of those men, that's why they look angry at you. I mean, it's usually the image I usually see is the 3 of them in the Dugtrio pose where they're like, one of them has the leg up, the other one has like the hand on the chest, like, it's hot. I mean, it's hot if you're into that sort of thing. Oh my god, even that's big. But I suppose I am 14 levels under-leveled. I probably shouldn't be wasting all my Pokeballs. Well, now is a good time to use a Pokeball. When you can't see it. It is Pokemon Go. After the first shake, you just catch it. There is Dugtrio. There we go. So yeah, if we do want... Where did Diglett go? Oh, I never put him on the Pokedex. Hot. Nice. This way. Oh, because we interrupted them? Oh. My apologies. So, we have one more space in my PC as far as I know. So, let's see. What time are we at? 1:15. Big sus compilation. Let's see it! Bring it on. Okay, so we got 2 encounters in this area. Let's see. Route 11. Drowsy and Raticate. So, Raticate's 1%, so we're probably going to find Drowsy instead. I'm just going to hit it with a save real quick, just because we've done like some good progress. It does take a little bit longer to save than the other games, I noticed. Oh my fucking god, I was like, what if first tile is a fucking Raticate? Put that in the compilation. Well, not in the sus compilation, put that in the fucking Adam's Luck compilation. Because that's a compilation that deserves to exist. Finding the 1% on the first fucking tile. Alright, I can hit him with a second seismic toss and I'll put him down into the red. When did I say Markiplier Dick? What the fuck? I'm not doubting that I've said it. If I had to guess, you would know better than anybody. Oh, it did 2 shakes and it broke out. Cool. But source. Probably a Twitch clip somewhere. There we go. We got the 1% Raticate. Somehow. On the first fucking tile. I think that's so cool. Having that kind of RNG. I hope this isn't Drowsy because I just want to make sure that, like, yeah, I'm going to try tossing a ball and it should tell me that my PC's full. As long as I've counted this correctly. Alright, I've counted incorrectly. And now we have an extra Pidgey. Julie said it's in Discord. I'm not doubting you! I'm pretty confident you're right. That's the thing here. Alright, let me add Raticate to my Pokedex. Raticate. There we go. This box is full. Okay, so I was wrong by 1. So it's got the latest Pokemon at the top. So level 16 Pidgey. We will release that one. Let's see, what do we got in here? So, Geodude, Paris, Zubat, Magikarp, Sphero, Rattata, Nidoran, Pidgey, Caterpie, Metapod, Pidgeotto. How is this the order? Because Geodude was not the first Pokemon I caught in this box. Paris, Zubat, Magikarp, Sphero, Rattata, Nidoran, Pidgey, Caterpie, Metapod, Pidgeotto, Clefairy, Venonat, Oddish, Bellsprout, Jigglypuff, Abra. I was supposed to be counting these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19, yeah, I must have made a mistake somewhere. Anyway, let's go get Drowsy. I considered Drowsy for the team because it's an early game Psychic type we can get. I just fucking can't stand the design for Drowsy and Hypno. Otherwise, I probably would have done it. I can't believe you don't remember. I can't believe that you think I remember things, Brisk. How dare you? I have the do not give me a 1% Raticate again. Okay. I have the fucking shittiest memory known to man. If there's something that needs to be remembered here, it's that. Alright, let's get this Drowsy. I'm not judging Markiplier turned into a Chad. Turned into? Man was always a fucking Chad. Have you seen him? Like, I am not... This is what you do to these fucking streams, Brisk. You were right. I thought you were joking whenever you were like, oh, we do a little bit of troll. And I'm like, what control does Brisk really have over this stream? And yet here I'm about to say, I am not gay. I am not bisexual. I am not anything else in any way other than interested romantically and otherwise in ladies. However, I can appreciate a handsome man. And Mark is a fine ass man. Nothing about me is like, I'm not attracted to him, but I can see that he's attractive, if you get me. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know, like for me that's just normal though, like, right? I do find, like, not so much that quick attack was disabled, okay. Not so much that, like, I find, like, certain people or whatever, like, attractive, but I can appreciate, like, the beauty or the attractiveness of a person. I can be like, yeah, I think they are a handsome, like, to my tastes, that is a handsome man, or, like, that is a nice looking whatever. Usually man, since that's not, it's usually me saying that about a man because I don't swing that way. I'm like, oh yeah, that person is nice looking for the thing that I'm not interested in. I can appreciate that. If I was swinging that way, that would be my taste. But it's not my swing and it's not my taste. You do the milking stream in February. If memory so bad. I have a bad memory. I'm also not a fucking idiot. Me saying I want to see Markiplier dick is something I would say. Me saying milking stream? No. That's not something Adam would say. Anyway, we filled up our PC and got a new Pokemon there. So we got Drowsy. I don't know where Drowsy is on the Pokedex. Drowsy is number 96 on the Pokedex. Wish I remembered to include, I say remembered, I wish I had Matthew code in a counter to tell me how much progress we'd made, but oh well. Right. I was going to go to the Pokemon Center and heal up, but we can actually heal up in the SSN. There's a bed that we have, so let's just go. But yeah, I don't know where this milking stream thing has come from. I know, like, there's a person that I watch that does, like, you laugh, you loses. I'm not really much into the, like, content creator themselves. I'm more into just the videos because it's like, I want to see videos that might make me laugh. Let's see if I can try not to laugh against them. And they got him to do a milking stream recently, but I'm like, I don't get it. I mean, yeah, maybe by the time we get to Generation 2, I can have a mill tank or something. Maybe we happen to have a mill tank battle in Generation 2. Alright, hopefully this is my cabin. Nope. But that is literally the closest you will get. Is I have to fight Whitney. You moved, so I don't think... I would like a cherry pie, please. Which one is my cabin? My cabin! Not this one. Jesus, no! Pikachu, move! Do not cock-block me. I suppose he's not cock-blocking me if I'm the one running away from the women. I did steal it from Jimmy here, but he didn't really do the milk stream. He did a milk theme stream. Yeah, and that wouldn't change if I was to, like, do anything. You would, at most, I would drink a glass of milk. But I'm not doing that either. Do I have a cabin? Like, I feel like it's supposed to be this one. But then he's there, and I'm like, that looks like a trainer. So, which one? Do I not have a fucking cabin? I want to see... I want to see someone milk a cow on stream. I know, like a farmer, like a content creator. You know, you want to put that into a sus... into a sus compilation? I don't hate milk. That's a weird thing to say. It's definitely not my favorite thing to drink. I have milk in the fridge. You know, here's the thing. I don't drink coffee, I don't drink tea, so I don't often need milk for anything. Like, and I don't really eat cereal that often. So, like, I buy it in case I want cereal. I am the waiter on this ship. I'll be happy to serve anything you please. Le strong silent type. Oui, baguette la France. Must have come here from Kalos. Fuck it, we're just gonna have to go in and hope for the best. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why is that sus? I don't know. You want to just watch someone milk a car? That's fucking weird. It's sus regardless. I know what you mean. Don't change into Twitch streamer. Oh, yeah, you're saying that it would be weird if you said Twitch streamer. It doesn't matter. You're saying content creator, and I think I know what's being implied. Wait, hang on. What? Risk, calm down. Ah. We are in trouble. Because I don't know where my bed is. Me trying to stay awake at night. Leader and female. But yeah, that's the thing. Going back to what you were, like, the whole milking stream thing and, like, stealing it from Jimmy here, like, at the end of the day, I don't really bend to those kind of pressures of, like, we want a blank stream. Like, if it's something that I want to do, I'll do it, but, like, I know also you're memeing, so don't worry, by the way, I'm not actually calling you out or anything. It's like, but if there was, like, an uprising of people being like, milking stream, I'd be like, no. Where's the content there? Like, I know that as the creator, I'm meant to make that up, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here and fucking make milk into a bit of content somehow. I'd rather just play the game. Maybe it makes sense for, like, a creator like Jimmy, but not for me. I don't really want that to be the vibe of this fucking mob mentality where everybody starts being like, milk stream! It's like, no. Pokémon stream. That's all we do here. I do plan on getting back to Sonic Superstars at some point. I got to the stage there where, like, I stopped caring about the fact that I hadn't beaten the game and just started watching stuff, so I know, like, some of the ending cutscene stuff. I'm gonna go heal at the Pokemon Center because I don't know where the fuck my bed is. Do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling. Yes, I know.
You're not giving me a lot to work with here. Like, what am I supposed to do about the milking stream thing? At the end of the day, I'm just like, do I say yes or do I say no? If I say yes, then it's like, okay, now there's an expectation. If I say no, then it looks like, boo, Adam doesn't want to do the fun thing. I can go get a glass of milk right now. I'm not really interested.
You know what? Now that we're talking about it, I am like, maybe a glass of milk would be nice. Because it's like, I don't drink my milk. I always, because like, I started buying like 2-liter bottles of milk because my brother was like, oh, it's the cheapest, like, value for money. Like, it's the most expensive, but for value for money, like, 2-liter makes the most sense. Especially with, like, the amount of time you have to use it. But because I use it so infrequently, it's like, sometimes I will get to the stage where it's like, okay, that goes off tomorrow. I'm going to drink, like, a glass of milk just so I can at least pretend I was using this, and then I only have half of it to get rid of. It feels so wasteful, so I started, like, buying less. Peer pressure is working. Shut up. I have milk that needs drank. It's nothing to do with what you said. But no, you're putting the idea of milk in my head. It's like, oh, you know, it is nice now and again. And it needs to be drank by the 16th. I have 3 days. But this is part of the story, right? So, like, I had 2-liter bottles and I was getting through so little of it. It's like, I'm just throwing this shit away and it feels so wasteful because at the end of the day, you really shouldn't be wasting food or drink. And it's like, yeah, maybe if I wasn't drinking it, like, it would just sit on a store shelf or something. I don't know. But I downgraded to 1-liter bottles, and even that, like, at best, I would get through half of it. So I was, like, thinking, do I just go for a pint, which is, like, just barely over half a liter? And I'm like, no, because it's, like, 15p more gets me the 1 liter versus, like, almost half of the whole bottle. So it's like, okay, go for the full 1 liter. I might still be wasting, like, half of it, but, like, if I don't waste half of it, then I have a full fucking half of it left that only cost me 15p that I could be drinking or giving it to Sybil. I usually just, like, give Sybil a bowl of milk because if I'm not going to use it, I might as well give it to her. She fucking loves it. She loves a good bowl of milk. Anyway. What a weird stream. Alright, fight me. I travel alone on my journeys. My Pokemon are my only friends. All my friends are dead. 15p. What? The fuck are you talking about? Ooh, a Growlithe. Oh, 15 pence. Sorry. Dogs and cats shouldn't have cow's milk. It gives them the shits. It doesn't give Sybil anything. She doesn't have it regularly, and like whenever she was younger, she used to get it, so like it's never been bad for her. It don't bother her, and it don't bother me. She fucking loves it. She probably shouldn't have human cheese either, but she fucking loves cheese. I don't think, like, maybe there's an element to that that's maybe true, but I think at the end of the day, like, you can give, like, dogs, like, milk when they're young. I think it's fine. Maybe you're supposed to give them, like, a specific kind of milk. But, I've had 2 dogs, like, that have lasted into the 10s of their lives without any health problems from having milk. Like, my old dog probably drank milk. My old dog fucking ate chocolate and shit. Like, he just did whatever the hell he wanted. And he turned out fine. Like, he's dead now. It's not from the chocolate, it's just old age. He made it, like, a good solid, like, 15 years before he had to get put down. And Sybil's 12, so I think we're fine. And Sybil hasn't had chocolate. Except... I say except as if, like, I've given her any, like, if there has been chocolate she's gotten, it's not been by choice. It's, like, fallen on the floor and she's been like, ah, nah, nah, nah. You know, that sort of thing, but I don't think that happens often. Is pence like cents? Yeah. So, like, £1 is 100 pennies, is 100, you know, pence. And then p is just, it's pence, so just p. Like, you see the 20c for 20 cents, 20p for 20 pence, so you just call it 20p. Here's 20p, love. I don't know who the fuck you're calling love and asking for 20p. But back in the old days, you get the ice cream man, or as we called him, the Poke, would come around and you'd be like, I want a 99 with a flake, and it costs 99p. So you'd be like, hey mum, can I have £1? With Wigglytuff? Is this my bed? No. But this one's safe. But no wonder he died. He was fucking weak. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. Let's see what you got. Lass. You only have 2. I got that in my garden. Although, oh shit. I didn't mean to spam attack. Tackle. I'm concerned that you're gonna hit me with a flying type move. I'm concerned that you're not gonna let me hit you with any move. Something tells me as well that, you know, I think I can predict Sybil's death is also gonna be being put down at some point. Because that seems to be the way that most animals go. What a weirdly morbid topic to get to, but yeah, in a way, like, I do kind of hope that Sybil just kind of dies naturally, like I come downstairs and she's just died happily in her bed. I think that would make me happier, knowing that, like, she didn't have to get injected, she didn't have to go to a strange room with a strange man, she just went away peacefully in her own bed, in her own home. I think that would be nice. Like, yeah, it'll be miserable to come down to, but, like, less miserable than taking her away. And, like, putting her in a strange room to get put down. In my opinion. But you don't really get, like, natural, like, animal death half the time. It always has to come down to being put down. Because it's usually a health-related problem. Thankfully, Sybil Sybil shows no signs of anything wrong with her. She's in there right now just scratching her head on her bed. She still acts like a fucking puppy sometimes, but not with playing toys for some reason. She does sleep a lot, but she is 12 years old, so that's fair. Except for at nighttime. She doesn't sleep at nighttime. She likes to keep me up at nighttime. These last 2 nights in a row, I've had, like, decent sleep. Oh, for fuck's sake. Or I've went to bed at decent times where I would get, like, a good, like, 7 or 8 hours. And then in comes Sybil like, ho ho, no you don't, not if I have anything to say about it. I'm gonna wake you up every 2 hours. And that's too fucking bad for you. I went around the world for these. That's a shame. You really, wasted your fucking time. I need to figure out where my cabin is. All my Pokemon are dying. I'm trying to focus on these 4 since they're going to be mainstays on the team. I kind of don't really want to focus on Monkey or Sandshrew this time. Maybe I should focus on Monkey so that, like... Because I'll be doing the next cup, right? The next cup in Pokemon Stadium, so... I will need a 6th team member. A dog came into work today. Oh, those are so good whenever, like, dogs come into work. My old, like, raise hill job, like, sometimes customers would bring a puppy in and it's like, oh, this is the best day. Everyone stopped doing what they're doing to go see the puppy. And, like, sometimes the customers get it and sometimes they're just like, come back to me. It's like, no, fuck off. This is brightening my day and you're ruining my day. Hello, Sybil. You alright? We're talking about how you're going to die someday. Whee! You okay? You want out? You want out? Right, go. You want wrapped up? Well, it smells like you want out, because I think you just came over to shit in my face. Thank you, Sybil. Ugh. I nearly tripped over her bed. Where I work is not some corporate job. There's like 4 other employees and my boss rents out the properties outstairs. So even if I was watching the stream while working, I probably wouldn't get in trouble. Things work are done. Cool. That's sort of like my mentality behind things is like, if the work gets done, who fucking cares? In my old retail job, I did the cash office, so like I had to count the money at the end of the day. On the weekends, like we would collect all the money, like every day. But at the end of the week, someone would count it, and that would be me sometimes. So that I really enjoyed doing that role. TM08. But you know, I was on my phone quite often because it's monotonous and. Sometimes Pokemon Go community days were happening and stuff, and I was like, hey, I want to fucking play these, so I'm just gonna have my phone on the side, or maybe do a raid or 2. We are cruising around the world. Oh, you're not a trainer? Okay. And like one day I got caught on it and like got sort of told off for it, and I'm just like, I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. Oh, okay, well can I use this bed? No, okay. So I got told off by one of like the team leader type people. They were like a step below manager, because she caught me on my phone because there's CCTV watching us, and it's like, okay, yes, that's fair, like, I should be getting watched because it's the cash office, it makes sense, like, you don't want people in there stealing money. Never did that. I just sat on my phone sometimes. And like, the worst case was just like, I was on doing a raid, so I was on it a little bit longer than I would have been at one time. But at the end of the day, like, all the work was done by my 4-hour time, like, it was a 4-hour shift, and at the end of the day, it all got finished within that time frame. Like, sometimes it was a little bit over, but that's usually because, like, the actual counting went wrong or there was more money than usual. You know, there was always like a stipulation as to why it went longer than the 4 hours. And I suppose you could say like, well, if you weren't on your phone, it probably would have just taken the 4. But at the same time, who fucking cares? It's fucking retail. They'll live. And at the end of the day, like, depending, like, if it was only like a little bit over 4, like, I wouldn't, you know, write it down that I was here that long. I would just walk out and clock out for 4 o'clock because I knew, like, it was partly my fault that it was taking as long as it was. So, I need to find this fucking cabin. But yeah, it's just fucking needlessly complaining. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has strength of big rocks. Can I sleep here? No. Max potion. That seems really early to get. Let me close my back door and then we'll be back. I'm back. Alright, so let me get back to what I was saying. So, at the end of the day, I understand. I'm there to do a job, and they're seeing me slacking off, and that's fine. I should get, like, told off for that. But at the same time, I was there to do a very specific job, and I got done within the 4 hours. I think, just let me fucking get away with it. Who fucking cares? You're not supposed to have your phone on you on the shop floor. And even the managers and like the team leaders would break that rule all the fucking time. So, yeah, there was a lot of hypocrisy in that place. I am very happy to be out of there. And like, yeah, there's like similar rules in the current job where it's like, okay, don't be on your phone when it's like not that busy or whatever, like, you know, at least try to keep yourself busy. But like, everybody does it. And at the same time, it's like, what else are you gonna do? Because my current job is related to answering phone calls, and at the same time, like, if there's no calls coming in, you can kind of just sort of sit there and be like, yep, looking at Twitter or something. Call comes through, okay, phone down. You don't need to be as consistently invested. Or constantly invested, I suppose, is the right way to put it. I know, but like understanding a bit of leniency and just being like, yeah, like if there's no work coming in, it's not a negative to let our employees like just have a bit of a breather and look at their phone. Like as long as they're ready to jump at the moment for whenever the work starts again, then good. Like fair enough, like sometimes depending on what you're able to do, you can like look at emails or whatever the hell, but I don't know, I'm going on a tangent. Basically, like, work and life and work are hard. So, give, like, the minimum wage employees, like, the earliest employees of your company, like, a bit of a break. And stop being so fucking stickler for... You should be working right this fucking second, right now. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. All my Pokemon are getting KO'd by this thing. There we go. Stop paying attention to how many, like, critical hits Mikey was getting. Sybil just fucking leapt out of bed for some reason. I don't trust that you're not a trainer. But I've only got Mikey left, so let me just save real quick. Alright. I was gonna reset the game, because I don't want to fight this dude right now. Shelter. That was not good. I'm only going into Sandshrew now, so... This is probably going to be a KO. Or we could use Withdraw, that's fine. But if he uses a Water-type move, I'm pretty fucked. I mean, technically Withdraw is a Water-type move. Just keep getting criticals, and we'll just ignore that defense drop. Or defense increase. Nice. Thank you, Sentry. I really thought I was going to die. Good fight, mate. Oh, I'm an Aussie sailor now. I'm gonna save again because I don't know what's behind this door. I'm pretty sure one of these doors you walk in and it's an immediate battle. I'm taking this. I think you turn. Eh. Alright, I need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Because apparently I don't have a cabin. Amazing strat, yeah. The Withdraw, you know, it had the opportunity of greatness. That's about all I have to say. There was certainly like an attempt at a strategy there. Did I change my PC box? I don't think I did. That was something I meant to do last time I came here, so I can do that now. So that whenever we do find a new Pokemon, we're able to catch it. Really, like, one of the things that make Gen 1 kind of annoying to, like, replay is having to change the boxes manually. Once you like, fill up the... That's why she jumped out of bed. She located her piece of toast that I gave her earlier. Which she must have been hiding. It looks like she's having a hard time getting through it. But yeah, you have to change the box manually. When you hit 20 Pokemon, which it's only a 20 Pokemon box in this. In Japan, in the Japanese versions, they are a 30 Pokemon box, and you only get, so you get 30 Pokemon per box and 8 boxes. In the English, it's 12 boxes and 20 Pokemon per box. I think that's the difference. She's really having a hard time with that. I don't know why. So I made toast earlier, and Sybil loves toast as well. I'm doing one doodle a day for 12 days now. Once I get home, I'm gonna do day 13. Nice. I've been thinking about like trying to do like some drawing myself as well, just for fun. See if I can like improve over time. Maybe if I can like learn how to draw, I could like make like my own drawings and thumbnails. But probably not. Probably just stick to using like Flash for my way of like drawing, using whatever the fuck it is I'm using. But lately I've not been doing those kind of things. It was a couple of the old Sonic videos I did them for, and I thought like it works fine for those, but lately I've been doing like different things with my thumbnails, so I don't know. I do like the aesthetic people have of like the custom art for the thumbnails where people have commissioned somebody for a really cool drawing or something. Oh, there we go. She's managed to get it down her. The ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. Okay, I think this is not the right place. Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches Kanto Pokémon. I might need an HM user. Because I haven't considered the idea that I can't delete the Pokemon's moves. Hello, Dark Flare. Welcome. And there she goes again. I wonder if she's hidden both of her toasts. Anyway, as I was saying, so Sybil, I had toast earlier. Sybil loves toast as well. She loves the butter. Maybe butter's not good for her. I don't know, but she has it anyway. She's happy. She loves it. So whenever I'm making toast, usually she gets some of the ends, like the crust bits. I'll put those in her bowl. I put some in her bowl earlier. She didn't eat them right away, so it looks like she has hidden them because that's where she's going off to find. She's going off to her other bed that she like clearly dug and hid them in to munch away on them now. So they're a lot colder, probably a bit hard. So that's probably why she was having a hard time with it there. But she was like munching away at it and then like almost spitting it back out and being like, how the fuck am I going to eat this? It's like, I don't know. Why didn't you eat it earlier when it was warm and soft? Send Bulbasaur out against these sailors. Ship will be departing soon. Double battle! Doesn't exist. If I had a bank account, I would take commissions, but I do not. I really don't need to worry about the pixel art of my game if this pixel art kickstarted a multi-million-dollar franchise. I mean, as long as it conveys what it needs to convey and people enjoy it, like, it doesn't matter how ugly it is. And I mean, to be fair though, like, back then this was pretty much the most they could do on a handheld. Maybe not, maybe it was the most that Game Freak could do. And it's not exactly the pixel art that made it, just keep that in mind, like, it's not about how the game looked, it was the fact that, like, you had these 151 monsters that people really, really wanted to capture. The battling, the trading, like, there's a lot of aspects that made Pokemon huge, not the sprite work. Not to diminish, like, how important the sprite work is, but it was never what drew me in. But it was something that, like, over time, like, the better the sprite work got, it was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I actually remember looking forward to, like, newer releases to be like, oh, I wonder what the sprites are going to look like for my favorite Pokemon in this game. Like, even just going Diamond Pearl to Platinum, like, they had an upgraded sprite, and it's like, that's cool. I like seeing the new sprites. You don't get that with the 3D models now, which is part of the reason why it's like, you know, 3D models are cool and all, but they never have like new posing or anything. It's always the same static pose, which is nice that they've had like new animations in Scarlet and Violet, but still not quite good enough. I want to see them like, I want to see their idle poses be different. Like, instead of Pikachu just standing there with his arms just like that, I want to see Pikachu like sort of like one leg forward, one leg back, and just being like in like a fighting stance. Like, show some fucking life in the idle animation, and then life in the rest of the animation as well. The marrying Pokemon? What? What are we talking about? Right, Bulbasaur dead as fuck. Send out Mankey, because he's probably gonna use, like, Tentacool or something. I feel ill. I stepped out to get some air. Scrubbing decks is hard work. Oh, he's not a fighter. Trainer. It's interesting that, like, there's items on this boat, and I don't think in Generation 1 this boat ever returns, so you can miss items on this boat. Okay, so the right is our rival and the Cup Master, so we need to go down. This is the kitchen, so I need to go right. Sybil, I can see you. You don't need to be so pushy. Philippa was hopefully Marriott. Because that gets into some questionable territory with the internet, and I don't wanna do that. Yeah, I think I was here last. Yeah. I like feisty kids like. Speaking of questionable territory, let's just move on. Horsey. I'm gonna use Karate Chop. And I'm gonna deal with Sybil with my own Karate Chop. Watch out! What the fuck? I was like my dad there. Oh my god! Everything's fine. Wrapped up. I'm definitely going on the sus compilation. He caught me so off guard I tripped over my entire desk thing. I am not in the camera correctly. Am I in the middle now? Middle-ish. There, she's happily wrapped up in bed. Right, it's getting close to 10 o'clock. I haven't got the Lieutenant Surge yet. Oh, I got a message. Adam knows what that means. I'm currently streaming, so I am awake and still planning to leave at 10:20. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Sonic the Hedgehog tweeted, Sonic Superstars was nominated for Best Family Game at the Game Awards. I saw someone in the replies of a Sonic tweet saying, everybody vote for Sonic Superstars for Best Family Game. And I think they were saying like, so that the obvious like Mario Wonder doesn't win or something like that. I don't know, I didn't read the whole tweet. And I'm thinking, as a Sonic fan, no. Superstars is fine. It's not that good. It's like a 6.5 for me personally. Mario Wonder, so the way I've looked at it is I've played through, I've 100% Mario Wonder. I think Mario Wonder is a much better game. I had a fantastic time with that and I was like looking forward to playing it every day. I think I'm going to replay Sonic Superstars more. And that is normal. Sonic is built on replayability, whereas Mario is built on just a more solid experience. Now, to be fair, at the end of the day, it is a Mario 2D game, so for me, like, over time, it gets a bit stale. Ah. That seems early. My friend might be ready sooner than I thought. Okay. We might have to call this early. What are your chances of staying until 11 as originally assumed? I had intended to beat certain part of this before heading out. It sounds like I should already be on my way. We might need to wrap this up. It's been getting hard thinking of ideas for doodles, but maybe this will make me more creative. Tears of the Kingdom is objective game of the year. Spider-Man might steal it because of brand hype and new game hype, but Tears of the Kingdom is objectively a better sequel and better game. Better game, I'm objective and better sequel. I have no horse in this race. Because, like, yeah, I could be like, woo, Sonic, go Sonic. But on this case, it's like, I don't think Sonic was a better game. I don't think it's best family game of the year. Okay, I think I die here. I'm just figuring out what's happening with the guy that I'm picking up, because he says that... So his concert, from his own understanding, was to end at 11. So I was going to leave at 10 past 20, 20 past 10, with the intention of getting there for 11, or like just a bit before. Gave myself extra time because I don't know where I'm going. They're at the encore, so the song is they're about to finish like a whole hour early. So I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on, what's our plan. It seems to me like he's happy for me to keep on streaming until I'm ready to come, so that's quite nice. I am doing him a favor, but at the same time, like, I don't want to keep him waiting there. Okay, well, if you're sure, I'll try and wrap ASAP. Just need to fight a gym leader. Feel free to tune in and check my progress. I'll shout when on my way. If you're somewhere besides that place, tell me where so I can maps it. Alright, we are on a slight time crunch now. Let's see, there's 2 doors left here. Now that I'm on a time crunch, I'm like, maybe I should be using my potions. And maybe I should run to a Pokemon Center. We'll figure it out. Tell him to stall until you're done. He is agreeing to do that. He says he'll go to go get some more drinks or something. Like, he doesn't have to. At the end of the night, like, he gotta go home. He has work tomorrow too, probably. Let's see. Which company paid more money for the trophy? Ooh, controversial. Controversial. I mean, I'm still convinced, like, despite Jeff, like, slightly hinting at the idea that it was, like, Sonic was doing more fake ballots, I'm pretty sure, like, Genshin Impact did so many more. I got poisoned. Like when Frontiers versus Genshin Impact was happening. I can't remember what the category was. It might have been like soundtrack or something. But like, it seemed like Genshin players were not coerced, but like incentivized. Slam is a good attack. I do like quick attack though. Let me check Slam. Pikachu. Slam is a 80 attack, 74.6 accuracy. Can Pikachu learn strength? No. I can learn Body Slam, which is 85 and 100, so if I want to learn a good normal type move, I'll learn that later. Just need to fight a gym leader, me, when the muscle dude enters the mosh pit. Very good, Jack, very good. Always a kidder, that one. I stopped crying when The Last of Us 2 stole Game of the Year from Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal was objectively better. Again, no something in this race. I don't know. I haven't played either. At the end of the day, like, I don't know, like, cause sometimes when it comes to the Game Awards, where the fuck are the votes coming from? Because like I never see anything for like, there's so many categories that just already have votes for them, and then there's only like a couple ones where it's like, yeah, the fans get the vote for this one. I'm like, well, who's voting for the original things? Rest, that would be handy right now if I could use a fucking bed. I'm poisoned. Ugh. There's only one door left. With 2 people in it. I don't have any poison heals. I need to go. Sorry for the flashing. That was like some creepypasta shit. Okay, well, if I'm still going on my original time to collect my friend, I have about 20 minutes. I'm supposed to wrap up like now, but I need to. I do want to fight Lieutenant Surge. If there was a Pokemon Center or a bed in the SSN, that would certainly help. I could go straight for my rival and skip the rest of the trainers, but I kind of don't want to like leave that XP on the table. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna lead out with Bulbasaur. Hello, stranger, stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea! I'm a man from the sea. You could call me a sea man. Please don't poison me. I don't want that. Not very effective. What? It should be neutral. My god, you just make shit up, don't you? Fine. Fucking send out Pikachu. When do I get Thunderbolt? Level 26. Can't come soon enough. Jesus Christ. And my defense fell? Is poison physical in this generation? Oh, don't use Wrap. And Wrap with defense down? Like, that's not good for me. Okay, we got through. Staryu. I'll probably lose Pikachu here. Because my defense is down. No, okay. But I will switch out here. Shelter. Probably going to use Withdraw if I know how these guys have been going so far. Tackle, okay. Fine Whip. Big damage. I'm actually going to use my potions for once. This game really trolling me. Maybe, but at the same time, at least I didn't lose any members, so I don't have to go back to a Pokemon Center. I don't really want to use all my potions, but I need the time save. How often is a boat a dungeon, you know? There's not even anything in here. You're walking the plank if you lose. Why am I a fucking pirate on a cruise ship? Machop. Why are you using a Machop? You're a sealer. Alright. Vine Whip. Am I bleeding? I know it's a weird aside. I was scratching my jaw. And my lovely skin condition is like, you're scratching? Haha, that's death for you. Blood it is. Oh, bye Bulbasaur. That's a shame. Nidoran, fuck it. You're level 20? Damn. You've been leveling up. Horn attack. Tears of the King was not nominated for most anticipated. Yeah, that's another thing is like, how do they choose what games get into a category and like how many? Because like, again, going back to like Frontiers, like it wasn't even on the Game of the Year like options. I thought like, I mean, maybe it didn't like for me, like, yeah, it's like Adam's Game of the Year, but like compared to some of the other games, like probably like God of War and stuff or whatever the fuck else was on there, like, yeah, it probably made no sense to have it on there. But at the same time, like, it was a game that came out in that year versus, again, fucking Genshin Impact for like the soundtrack or whatever it was they were fighting over. And like Genshin Impact came out in like what, 2020 or earlier, something like that, 2021. What the fuck is the Game Awards? Like, it's pretty much a glorified like game reveal showcase while they pretend to give awards to people, and I don't know what they do there. It definitely seems like there's a lot more like shady business in there, or maybe not shady, but just not, I don't know. Yeah, give me a shout when you're about to go and I'll give you a location. Will do. Try and go as fast as I can. Alright, we still have some trainers left aboard the boat itself. I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Okay, that's a Pokedex entry. Thankfully, that is not a battle. I think there's only like 3 doors here. 4 doors. 5 doors. 6 doors. Fuck me, there's a lot of doors here. A Golding. No, not likely. The movie was just like announced to be like a real thing, so I doubt they're gonna like announce stuff about the movie besides maybe just like, hello, I am Miyamoto. I would like to confirm movie is in development. And it's probably like, they probably haven't even written a script. Live action Zelda is an interesting idea. Like, I personally, like, maybe it's just because I'm a fucking man-child, but I really do not jive anymore with, like, live-action shit that's meant to be fantastical. Like, FNAF, for example, like, I really enjoyed FNAF when the animatronics were animatronics. When the cupcake was CG to attack, because, like, spoiler alert, oh, the animatronics attack. But when the cupcake attacked and it had to be CG'd, like, it looked so shit when it gets composed over live action. And that's just always been the case for me, is like, well, maybe not always, but like, especially as I've gotten older, the more CG is imposed onto like live action, the shittier I think it looks. And so I imagine that a Zelda live action movie or series, whilst makes sense because they're humanoid looking people, will look really fucking bad because there's going to be so much CG in it, and I think it's going to look terrible. You're going to use self-destruct, aren't you? I don't trust you for a second. Knuckles was a liability. The venue is about 3 minutes from another bar. We'll walk. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. The only trainer trying to train me for fucking Lieutenant Surge. Hey, nicely done, Sentru. Suppose you could do with some XP as well. I was gonna say HP, but XP going into the Surge Fight. Max Ether. I'm running out of potions. I'll give him one, but most of the Pokemon here are all like water types. That's why I'm sort of soloing Pikachu at the minute. Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Ah yes, I have seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water. Thank God you're not trainers. Let them all just be flavor text. Nope, this is an item. Which do you like, a strong or a rare Pokemon? I kind of like rare ones because like rare for me would be like shiny, so I like shinies. And I know I'm just like making my own interpretations of meaning. I think Seismic Toss might be better for you than Thunder Shock. Like doing a decent amount of damage. Any news about this movie I will have the shittiest, most violent reaction to. This is like skinning me alive. I do not want this movie. Why? Like, now that they've made the Mario movie, I'm like, okay, like, they can they've shown that they can make a decent movie, and, like, they've got, like, people there to make sure it's to the standards that Nintendo want. Bonita's sprite doesn't look that good. So, like, I'm decently confident that, like, a Zelda movie, under their own supervision, would do decently well, and would maybe just suit the source material well. But it really depends on, like, what kind of actors you get. Like, whether or not it's gonna, like, feel cringy or not. I'm soloing Pikachu at the minute, just because I need to get a move on. I think I'm gonna be put into another battle right away. No? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Can I walk on this? I can. A rare candy, ooh. Okay, I've got 3 potions left. Coincidentally, 2 of which are just perfect for Pikachu. It'd be like if they made a live-action Sonic movie and made Sonic into a grotesque, realistic blue-armed freak. Oh, wait. I never saw you at the party. I would never go. I mean, yeah, live-action Sonic is still weird. And, like, the longer I go, like, as much as, like, the current model they use for movie Sonic is better than the original, like, I still think the movie model is kind of meh. Like, in certain angles, it looks great. I don't understand people who are like, oh yeah, this is how Sonic should look from now on. It's like, no. I feel like movie Sonic loses part of the appeal of, Sonic a little bit. There's just something about him that looks a little bit just not right. And that makes sense because it's not the original Sonic design. But then again, modern Sonic is not the original Sonic design either, but I just think the way Sonic looks currently, like his actual design, like I know there's arguments being made about the models themselves, but as a character design, the modern Sonic design looks good. Whereas like Boom Sonic and Classic Sonic and Movie Sonic, they all look like Sonic, but they don't look right, in my opinion. Just something about them. Okay, you 2 are trainers. Oh, you're not! Oh, thank God. How many people get seasick? Okay, alright, it's rival battle time. He's probably going to start out with Spearow, if not a Fearow. Alright, we're here. Bonjour, Adam. Imagine seeing you here. Adam, were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming along? I already have caught 40 kinds. Is that possible at this stage of the game? I don't think so. I'm going to quickly Google best HM user Gen 1. The best HM mule in the first generation of Pokemon video games was Krabby/Kingler, as it could learn Cut, Strength, Surf at the same time. Okay. Interesting. Still a Spearow. Let's see. Producer of the movie is producer of Morbius, and the writer of the movie is the writer of Rise of Skywalker. The director of the movie directed The Maze Runner, but I haven't watched the movie. But judging from the other two, this is a Triforce of dog shit. Yeah, maybe. I mean, but to be fair, you know, it might not be. Some people, like, people said a similar thing about, like, Sonic Superstars. They're like, it's this company making it. They made Yoshi's New Island, or Yoshi's, yeah, New Island DS, or whatever the fuck it was. And they made, you know, this, that, the other. Therefore, bad game. It's like, it's not a bad game. It's a fine game, but it's not a bad game. They also made, what was it, Balan Wonderworld. So, like, yeah, people were like, oh, it's gonna be shit. It's like, it's not the company that makes it shit. It's usually, like, the direction and the management. I was supposed to use low kick. He used a potion. Oh, how did you heal on your turn? Because that implies that you waited for me to hit, and then you hit him with a thing. Are you cheating? I could switch him to my dead Bulbasaur. Never mind. I mean, yes, judging from what you're telling me, like, there's a decent chance it could be shit. But you won't know till you get it. And hopefully they don't let Zelda get, like, shit on. Because it's, at the end of the day, it is their IP that they're, like, letting someone make a movie out of. Eevee, am I outspeeding? I will, okay. Good damage. Using Tail Whip, that's a dead Eevee. As long as low kick don't miss, it didn't miss. Nice. Level 19, and we defeated Martin. Huh. At least you're raising your Pokemon. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick. Yep, smell you later. Do 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 do. Okay. In 5 minutes, I am behind my original intended time of leaving. But that was only to give myself extra time. Yep, show me. We got HMO1. We didn't even play the sound. Shouldn't have looked. Alright, we are now done on the SSN. It's time for Lieutenant Surge. There's 2 trainers and then Lieutenant Surge himself. So we'll take on all 3 of them. And that will be us for this stream. Did I go up? Yeah, I did. I don't need to buy more potions. I just don't want a Zelda movie. I think a Zelda movie could be good. I think with, like, a lot of these game franchises, I think ultimately, like, they would be better animated. I think live action is fine for something like The Last of Us. But I think for Zelda being so fantastical, maybe not. But I suppose when you've got Link and Zelda basically being humanoid, like, the only thing they've got really is, like, elf-looking ears, like, it probably makes more sense to just make it live action and put it on a bunch of green screens. I don't know. I think it would look better animated. Same with a full Sonic movie. I think it would be a bit better as a full animated film, but, you know. And, like, the Mario movie, like, that could have been live action, but I'm glad that it wasn't. They probably didn't dare think about the idea of putting it live action after what happened with the original. Right, can my Sandshrew learn this? He can. We're going to teach it to Sandshrew because we will be getting rid of Sandshrew decently soon. So let's get rid of Scratch. Yeah, that makes sense, Brisk. I just read the one above the I don't want a Zelda movie. That makes sense. I mean, like, yeah, it's part of the reason why people were so mad about, like, Chris Pratt being Mario as well. It's like, oh yeah, what a surprise. Like, celebrity plays the character. Like, even Jack Black as Bowser is like, yeah, like, he's good, and everyone really likes Jack Black, but does it have to be, like, Jack Black? Could it not just be, like, a general, like, voice actor? Could it not just be, like, the guy that does, like, the Bowser grunts? Why don't we just get Mario's voice actor to be Mario? You know, that sort of thing. So I get it. Right. We're here. Reaching far across these frontiers. Let's see. I could just go all out with Sandshrew. He'll probably help out big time. Because it is an electric type gym, if you weren't aware. Is there 3 trainers in here? I thought it was only 2. At least they only have 1 Pokemon. Magnemite. Level 24! These levels are getting up there. To be fair, we could start off by fighting all the trainers on the right side of Vermilion as well to get some more levels up. I'm not gonna do that, because I don't have fucking time. We'll brute force this win. Never mind, we're just gonna one-hit KO. Good job, Sentry. Wow, surprised me. Me too. I didn't buy more potions. That's not good. This guy's got 3 and they're Voltorbs, so they'll probably explode. Hopefully they explode while I'm underground. No, they love using Sonic Boom, a good solid 20 HP damaging move. Hopefully, like a lot of electric types, you just have a very weak physical. Yes, you do. Voltorb. I'm gonna swap out. No, I'm gonna just dig. Good choice. I should have bought more potions. Another Voltorb. Now I'm gonna swap out. I don't know why this one is making me more afraid, but... Screech, that's no good. I don't think this will do very much, yeah. Bulbasaur. Buddy, why don't you just explode? We all know that that's your favorite thing to do. And it would save me a bunch of time, save you a bunch of time. We can all just fucking chill. I'm just constantly switching out now. Ember. It is weird that you're using Screech and then Sonic Boom, which is a guaranteed damage. So, like, you're not really using the Screech to your benefit. One more Ember ought to do the trick. Okay. I will go out, I will heal, I will buy potions, and then we will finish off. Oh yeah, Sentry's my cut guy. We do get Squirtle after we beat Vermilion City, but we'll collect him on the next stream. And then we'll pretty much be using him exclusively to grind up levels. Probably. I feel grossly underleveled at the minute. But to be fair, like, I am using a lot more of my team than usual. Like, usually I focus on maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon in Generation 1, like just go between the 2 good ones, and then the rest sort of trail behind. But in this game, I've been actually pretty good at, like, keeping the levels pretty even. Okay, we can get a shit. Oh, Super Potions, hell yeah! Get 15? Yeah. When do you sell full heals? You aren't yet. Let's see. And Pokeballs, I'll buy 20 of those. Did I get some new TMs? I got Cut and Rest. Don't really need a time map nearby. Okay, we're almost there. Hello. 2 Pokemon. Voltorb. Maybe you will give me the explosion I crave. Still a 1-hit KO though. Level 20 on my Sandshrew, nice. Will definitely help big time against Raichu. We outspeed Magnemite, okay. We'll probably KO it then. Oh no, we tie speed it, okay. That's a lovely little coin flip right there. Critical hit as well. Nice. It's also nice to like win this fight without just using the overleveled Dug Trio. So the gimmick here is there's a switch hidden in one of these bins, and when you find it, usually the other switch is pretty much exactly right next to it. Like I'm pretty sure it's like left or right almost consistently. So even though I just checked the one to the right, if I check this one again, okay. So maybe it was the one above it. So, I didn't mean to click it again. I pressed right, but it didn't input. Fuck me. Is it this one again? Okay. Oh, for God's sake. How does the switch disappear into a different bin after this? You explain this to me. Okay. So this one? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Yeah. I swear in one of the other games, maybe like Red or Blue, the switch could be like, so whenever you hit one it says there's nothing here, and then you hit one and it says the switch is here, going back the second switch can appear in one that you've just been in. Okay. Part of me wants to go Pikachu versus Raichu. Part of me also knows that this is dumb. But we'll send out Sandshrew afterwards.
I'll show you. I'll shock you into surrender. That's the voice that Lieutenant Sarge has. He's a big tough guy with a bit of a, not a lisp, but you know, he kind of talks with a bit of an accent.
Raichu!
Versus Pikachu. I can't do a Pikachu voice. Not that that was much of a... Let's try a Thunder Wave. He's going for Mega Kick, but misses. Thunder Wave does connect. Okay, nice. If I've got 50 HP, what does Raichu have? Let's see. Okay. Mega Kick, that's going to be big on Pikachu. That's enough to KO thanks to the critical hit. But we do outspeed with Sandshrew thanks to the Paralyze, so this will be a one-hit KO, I would say. Raichu or no Raichu, this is just big damage. And just like that, we have our third badge because they had to give him only one Pokemon in this version.
Whoa, you're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge.
Maybe I should have done this properly and had Pikachu versus Raichu only. But, maybe if I'd thought ahead of time, and maybe if I wasn't pressed for time.
Contains Thunderbolt.
Would be good previously, whenever I needed it on Pikachu. But right now, we don't. Pikachu will learn that in 4 levels, so I'm not going to teach it to him by TM. We'll keep Thunderbolt handy for another Pokemon, because it's very handy to have that in reserve. Now then, next time on Pokemon Master Challenge, we will continue on a little bit in yellow, and then we got to do a bit of grinding before the next Pokemon Stadium stream, so that's what that's what next stream's going to be, is grinding up these levels to level 26/27 for a couple of them, and then we'll end off that next stream there. We'll be probably doing a lot of grinding because we have to train up a Squirtle between now and next gym. The next gym is grass, so I don't know how the fuck we're going to do that, so yeah, figure that out with me next time on the Pokemon Master Challenge. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. Where all these moves without the crazy animations. I like kind of how they look in this game. We're gonna wrap it up there though. So thank you so much for watching. Gonna stop the recording there. And yeah, we got through 2 gym badges after all. 2.5 hours. It wasn't too bad. I know I'm like repeatedly saving, but yeah, we probably would have got through it all within the time limit I did actually set myself if we didn't do the other games. But I'll be doing more of those off stream. But recording them still. But anyway, yeah, thank you for joining me, folks. We'll do more of this again soon. It seems like it's almost becoming a weekly thing. It's almost a Stream Sunday thing, but it's not intending to be that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, my friends. I have to just sort of run. I can't stay around and chat. It's a bit of an abrupt ending, but thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time for more Pokemon. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you later.